circle, wearing 22, Presley Harrison. Number 7 behind the dish, Anna Claire Smith. Number 13, Elena Myers. Number 15, Tanaja Bird. Wearing double off, holding down some grass, Jewel Baby Spell.
All right, guys, we're back live again. Just a few technical difficulties, but we got them fixed. They're giving the starting lineups. Lady Rams are taking the field.
Today's substitutes, number 19, Sarah Beth Baxter. Number 8, Nadia Clark. Number 4, Brayden Shelby. Number 10, S. Smith. And number 9, Jay Spell. And that's your Athens County Lady Rams. If you would stand, let's have the national anthem and we'll play ball.
We're going to stand up for the national anthem. All right. All right, the national anthem played, and
yes, sir. Got a little live music playing in our background.
Yes, sir. Our Appleton County Middle School Rams have taken the field here, getting warmed up. It'll be a really good matchup. Returning champions, Appleton County Rams. Always a strong Raider team.
You know here, Miss number 22, Presley Harrison.
Yeah.
Fixing to hit.
Oh, so we can see history here today.
That's right.
Awesome.
This young lady has pitched lights out through this tournament. That's what's got them, helped get them here to this situation they're in right now in this championship. Real proud of these young ladies for all the hard work they put in. Your coaches, which is, I guess, Mom, Gina Harris, Cole, Father. Look forward to this matchup today and see what our Lady Rams can do.
It goes back the testament of all the hard work of these coaches and stuff have put into these kids, and these kids have really bought into the Appleton County programs here.
That's
and worked so hard. We seen it last night with football, actually Thursday and last night.
Got to watch the JV game. Wasn't able to live stream that game, but we are here today at your Appleton County Recreation Department field. Fixing us to go live.
Yeah. It's like stepping up to bat is Asher Thompson, number 6, the second. Plays second base for the Raiders with Ava Gardner on deck. Steps in.
Third base and first baseman stepping in on him.
Yeah, Ava Myers has pulled in real close. And the first base looks like he might be waiting on a bunt or something. There's the pitch.
Ooh, right down.
Oh, it must be.
That's a strong pitch.
No signal on that. Must have been a call, low pitch.
Good 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 count. That was ball must have been down the low. There's next pitch, foul back.
Oh, Oh, Smith barely missed the ball.
Anna Claire almost made a spectacular catch. A foul ball over here by the fence.
Well, I'll tell you, Miss Anna Claire had some great softball mentors. Her mother and her aunt both played for the Lady Pirates for years.
Yes.
Great ball players.
We got a 1-1 count here. There's the pitch. Foul back again to the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing on strike for strike 3. That's 1 out.
Great pitch by Miss Presley.
Now their shortstop, Miss Ava Gardner, number 14, steps in. She's pulled up real far up in the front of the plate. Our corners pull in again.
Strike.
Called strike down the middle. Oh, yes. Got her to go up high after 1. It's 2 strikes.
Forky, you feel the excitement. That's about as good as the Pirates football game.
I like it, man. The crowds, both sides here. Bacon County has brought a large crowd here today.
They sure have. Same with your Lady Rams.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, strike 3.
Strike.
3 straight pitches. That's 2 outs. Now their pitcher, number 13, Miss Chloe Pless, has stepped in to the batter's box.
Number 3 order.
Our corner's back a little bit on this one.
Right down the middle.
Man.
Great pitch. Of course she's pitching with authority, isn't she?
She is. Oh, swing on. That's 2 strikes real quick like.
Got him chasing the ball. That's good. Maybe a little scary.
Harrison is dealing. Good gracious.
Somebody taught her how to play cards.
Oh, there's a swing on a hit. Great catch off the shoestrings, off the dirt right there, shortstop. Miss Lewis, number 16.
It's Sam Lewis, daughter of Sean and Candy Lewis. Great job.
Oh, she made a fine play on that one. All right.
Looks like
that's the top of the. That was the top of the first inning there, and 1, 2, 3 inning.
That was 3 up, 3 down.
That is.
Great showing by our Lady Rams. David, that was some tremendous pitching. I see some. I actually see some Lady Pirates over here sitting on the side, cheering on these Lady Rams.
We actually have some of the Pirate baseball team here.
Yep.
Yep.
Proud to see these guys and the girls come out and support these young ladies.
And you know that makes these Lady Rams feel really good.
Wow, yes. I'm gonna call out a few players while they're warming up out here. I'm going to go straight down the line and give a shout out to them and their parents for wonderful job they do with these young ladies. And, you know, all the time that they spend with these young ladies. I'm going to start with number 15, Tanasha Bird. Her parents, Leandra Alderman. Number 14, Blaney Dawson. Parents, Dwayne and Dana Dawson. Again, number 22, parents, Cole and Gina. We got number 16, Sam Lewis. Sean Smith and parents are Jeremy. We're going to pause there and get back to that live action. Up the bat.
Melissa Nails up the bat. There's a pitch down low, outside just a tad. Good eye. Rams pulling their corners in just a little bit. Third base is creeping in pretty hard.
Miss Neal
Catcher
can
looking
run like
towards
her
the
brother.
dugout. Get the signal.
If Miss Neal can run like her brother, she's going to be on fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, pitch.
Her brother Matthew is a great pilot for us and a heck of a young man.
Oh, yes.
Love watching him run the ball.
Another pitch down low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Little outside.
Looked like that was outside. Might have had a little break on the corner right there.
Could have.
Just outside. There's the pitch. That's down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count. There's the pitch. Oh, she swung on. That's that side. Going. She swung at it. Pulling away from her. It's a hard. Now we got Sam Lewis step. For Appleton County. Pitch, strike, good pitch. Sit there and look at the first pitch, let it go by.
Somebody's doing the scouting report here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
check swing. She caught it just in time, and no call on that ball.
1-1.
That was hard to hold up on that. It's 1-1. Yep.
Boy, they play a lot of inside there.
Yeah, she's squeezing up on the plate a little bit because of that pitch that's tailing out. Okay, she swung at that. She caught up with that and on that outside corner, just in fouled it off back to us here. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hard hit ball. It's foul, going foul up in there. Okay, third base or left field couldn't run it down. She's still alive.
Great swing there.
Oh, yeah. She made a good cut on it. She caught that pitch and brought it around to the left field side.
Changing balls.
Got Miss Presley Harrison on deck. Good hard hit. Third base picks it up, throws to first in time. 2 outs.
Good hustle there. I'm going to go back through, continue. We got number 9, Jade Spell. Parents Kevin and Carmen Spell. We got Jewel Spell, also double alt. Kevin and Carmen Spell. Number 21, Ellie Carver. Parents Chad and Danielle Carver. Number 8, Nadia Clark.
Left-handed.
Parents Jarvis Clark and Jessica Sellers will begin again after this hit.
Presley Harrison steps in, left-handed. There's a pitch. Called strike across the knees.
Miss Harrison's a little taller.
Hard hit ball, foul down the right field.
Wow, was some good.
Oh, she come around on that one.
She come around hard on that.
Oh, she hit that and saw it just a little out front on it and brought it around foul. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, a little low on the
Low
outside.
outside in the dirt.
One and 2. Count. 2 outs.
There's a pitch.
Oh,
Foul back here towards us. Somebody make a play.
Well, Ben couldn't make the play back there.
Yeah, Ben, I believe if he'd have dove after that and in the tree, he'd have got it.
He's a pitcher, too. So
yeah, he's a pitcher. He ain't supposed to catch him, kind.
Good to have Ben out here with us from college.
Yep.
Today, cheering on his Lady Rams. Had to give him a little shout out there. Oh, right up
Another foul ball off the fence back here.
Well, she's not afraid to pitch her.
She's making her work.
Miss Harrison's got her eye on the ball. Let's see if we can get it out of the field here. Oh,
another one in the dirt. Almost rolled it up there. Got a 2-2 count now.
Turn that
Hard hit ball, foul left field side. Out of play.
You know, Miss Harrison's mother played for the Lady Pirates also and was an excellent ball player.
It's a family tradition.
It is, guys. Right up the
hard
middle,
hit ball. Oh, bounced off of the leg of first base umpire Dexter Conaway, who is a good friend of mine. We've played a lot of softball together ourselves. He should have made a play on that one, hadn't he?
You know, Dexter spends a lot of time with athletics, not only just softball, but football. He officiates a lot of things.
Dexter was an outstanding Jeff Davis County Yellow Jacket. Played football, baseball.
She's making her work.
That's a hard hit ball, high. Right field. Right fielder makes the catch. And that retires the side.
3 up, 3 down.
After the first inning, we're at a 0-0.
Looks like you Pirates are going to have their hands full today. My Lady Rams.
Yeah.
I'll get that right.
Give a shout out here. Let's introduce you to our umpires. Behind the plate, we have Mr. Jeremy Ward. On the third base side, we have Mr. Otis Brinson. And, of course, down the first base side there, we have Mr. Dexter Conaway, who took one off the leg just then. and still smiling about it. I think he's good.
Smiling. That's what I love about Dex. You know, that the personality, you know, it goes a long way even for these kids. It's about having fun.
Yeah.
And that's what we're supposed to be doing, teaching these kids, you know, that the game is fun. You know,
Dexter has coached. He's played. He's a high school official, baseball, football, of course, softball. Does a little of all of it. Has a good squad that he travels around with in the area here, and that's what they do. They put their time in to see these kids and help develop these kids.
Well, like you see out here, Mr. Cole, father of Miss Harrison, is out here catching while Miss Smith was trying to get her outfit on, be prepared to catch. I'm gonna go back down and finish up the players and their family.
Go ahead.
Miss Alani Myers, parents are Mitch and Amy Myers. Miss Melissa Nails, Mother Elizabeth Nails. Miss Addie Towns, number 11. Parents are Chris and Amanda Towns. And Braylon Shelby, parents Glenn and Candace Shelby. Number 10, Scarlett Smith, parent Ashley Smith. Number 19, Sarah Beth Baxley, parents Mark and Shannon Baxley. Thank you, parents, for all you do for these young ladies and how much you support them. And the Pirates and the Rams, thank you for everything you do, guys. Go Lady Rams.
There's the first pitch, strike down the middle. Miss Jess Cartledge, catcher, is up to bat. Allie Metters is on deck.
Oh, right down the middle.
Oh, another strike.
We can keep her watching. We'll be good.
This girl throws strikes, hard strikes.
She sure does. You can tell she's athletic. Oh, inside.
She swung on that. A little out front on it. Fouled it off back behind us over here.
I bet you Ben Griffiths wasn't there that time either.
Yeah, I was looking to see where Ben was at. Ben was over in that area. Look at there. Okay.
Again, the ball must be following him.
Yep. Somebody threw him the ball back in over there. Look there. He's got it in his hand.
Hey.
He'll try to throw a curveball up here.
Hey, Ben's a great young man.
He sure is. He was a great Pirate.
Not only he's a great Pirates fan, but he's a great Pirate. He done a lot.
Oh,
got her
another
swinging.
strike right there. Des Cartley makes her way back to the dugout as number 12, Allie Metter, steps up. Tall girl. Plays first base. Their third base, Alexis Kirkland, is on deck. There's the pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, strike two. Have one coming up on her about chest high. She swung and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. Just like that.
Technology is getting way more advanced than we are. I was just watching a young lady over here with a radar in her hand.
Oh, wow. I'd like to see what she was throwing.
I was trying to look, but I couldn't get
She's bringing some heat.
Hey, technology's gotten way more advanced back in the day when you and I played.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they didn't even have chalk on the lines back then. I think
we put flour down. I'm so old.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, she chased a high
she
pitch.
Sure did. 2 up, 2 down.
Now Miss Alexis Kirkland, Bacon County Red Raider. Third base. Steps in. Brecklin Bowles, left fielder, is on deck. There's your pitch. Oh, hard swing. It's right down the middle of these pitches, must have.
That's throwing some heat.
Our third base is pulled in tight. Oh, she swung again.
What a miss. You know, these girls got aspirations to go on to college, too. Not only just high school, but beyond that. I had my first opportunity to go watch got her swinging, but I had my first opportunity to go watch a college softball game. The most exciting time I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, you take for granted how athletic these young ladies are and how much hard work. But I was kind of skeptical because we was with Georgia and they were playing Mississippi State and pulled up, got sat down, and immediately a girl from Mississippi State stepped up to the plate and hit a grand slam. I looked at Michael Williams, who I was with, who was out there watching a practice for Georgia. And I looked at Michael, I said, we may have just given them bad luck. But I want to tell you, that was the most exciting game we ever watched. The Dogs come back and won that game.
Oh, wow.
They were down like 5-1, and they come back and rallied. But that kind of gives you that, deal. Have fun and enjoy it. You can win. Don't get down. One mistake don't make a ship go down.
That's right.
Unless he hits the bottom out of it.
That's right.
Like I said the last time.
Well, they, it's kind of a testament. I've talked to some of them myself, and I was telling you about Dexter Conaway and some of us. We've traveled around all over the place playing slow pitch softball. And these girls right here would embarrass us with this fast pitch softball. They told me, would you step in the plate against these girls? I'm like, no. Back when I was playing baseball, maybe, but no.
We used to pick years ago when we were younger, you didn't get beat by a girl.
No.
And, nowadays these girls can do it. And,
these girls are good.
Times have changed, a lot of difference in areas and the athleticism and like we were talking about, the technology has come a long way, Back then we had to cut our own bats out,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was you.
That's me.
We actually had aluminum
I had a
bats.
pine limb, okay?
That's right. Well, up to bat is Miss Smith, Anna Claire. Parents are Miss Dana Smith and Jeremy Smith. Miss Dana, again, was one of I would call an all-star back in high school when she played softball.
I've had the privilege to have Miss Anna Claire in Children's Church with us and stuff like that. And She is a great kid. Oh, there's that pitch on that outside corner.
But I'll tell you, though, that, again, these young ladies are astronomically, athletic.
Yeah.
A little low there.
Oh, she missed with that and down low. Looks like to me that pitch is tailing out from them. Like it's catching the corner, like it's a breaking ball. Oh, she tried to little late on it. Hit it to the right side.
Getting the timing down. Boy, they get deep in that box. Swinging.
Got Miss Elena Miles on deck.
I never had that nerve when I got up to swing.
No, man. A 2-2 count here.
Which I was a big target, even then. High.
Yeah, that pitch kept tailing up high. My brother Victor was a good pitcher. He could pitch. Yeah, we got a full count.
I bet you couldn't pitch underhanded like that.
Oh, Lord, no.
These young ladies are, wow.
Oh, she swung an outside pitch. Possibly would have been ball 4 right there. But it's hard to catch up with that pitch. She's throwing is tailing, and it's just
amazing.
Great pitcher, Bacon County.
Up to bat is Miss Elena Myers. Parents Mitch and Amy Myers.
This is our third base right here for Appleton County. There's that same pitch. She missed outside.
A little outside there.
Tell you what, that Miss Chloe Pless, their pitcher for Bacon County, can throw. Oh, that's that same pitch. That might have been called strike anyway. She just missed it.
Well, that was more across the plate there.
Yeah, David. That's that one she's been hitting that corner with.
Yeah, Lord, yeah.
And swung and missed. That's that same pitch.
That same pitch, catching her watching it. Little cold morning here in South Georgia.
That's great.
I love it. Hey, I've got the insulation to protect myself, so I'm good. Oh, a little high.
Oh, high pitch, foul tip.
No, I think it actually hit off the helmet of the catcher there.
Yep. Oh, she barely got a piece up, fouled it back. Schmeier stepped back in.
Yep.
Oh, strike 3. She come back inside on her on that one. That was a good pitch.
She stepped back like it was going to hit her, but it come on inside. That's that little fade.
Mr. Naja Bird.
A little curve ball there, as they call it.
Right field. Miss Bird here steps in. First pitch at outside corner again.
She is eating that corner up. Now I see why they're moving in so much.
Yeah, they have to crowd the plate, but she come back on her a while ago to get her. Oh, same pitch. Pitch is nasty.
That is a nasty pitch.
That's nasty.
They're going to catch her a little high, I bet.
Like we got a pitching duel here today.
I think we do.
Oh,
thought it was going to be a high.
Got down. She fouled it back behind us back here.
I called that one, David.
There goes Ben after the ball. Ben's, I tell you what.
Hey, he was a great ball boy back in high school.
He's a great one today.
Yeah. Honestly, he was. Yep. Ben done an excellent job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's strike.
Yeah, that was.
But that's where she's been pitching all day.
And that's been a consistent pitch right there all day long for.
It definitely has, my friends.
Change sides here.
Hate to see them called, but it's that outside corner is going to get you.
Yep.
And the reason I think they call that pitch a strike is because how much they stand on the inside of that.
Yeah, it's tailing across that corner is what it is. It's a breaking ball.
Yeah.
And if you can see it from our standpoint, it's nasty.
Left fielder.
Our Rams have taken the field. This plays left field.
We're the third inning. It's scoreless still, 0-0.
Their center fielder, Miss Maddie Metters, number 10, is on deck. Miss Boyle steps in, calls time, gets set. Everybody's ready. There's a pitch. Foul back. Bounced off Miss Anna Claire's face mask. Claire's smiling because I think she's confused where the ball was at. Go have to change softballs here. Where that there's got a cut in it. That's probably where it come off the fence up here possibly. Got a new ball in. Umpire looking it over, he approves. And Claire throws it out to Miss Harrison.
You know, there's still some Lady Rams that's over here sitting and
Oh my God. Hard hit up the middle. Oh, she caught that and base hit to center field. So they got their first runner on, and the crowd is going crazy on this Bacon County side. And number 10, Miss Maddie Metters, is stepping in.
Gotta watch that runner.
Yeah. There's a pitch, squares around like she's going to bunt, pulls back.
Oh, they're watching for that runner to take off over there. They can't steal them. Little foul tip.
That's a foul tip. Miss Elena Miles is pulled in at third base just a little bit there, just to make sure. Present for the bunt. Miss Carver, our first base is pulled in.
Wow.
Oh, good pitch, high.
Well, I tell you what, Miss Smith gets up with aggression now. She's ready to throw that ball.
Well, she thought it was strike three, and she was retreating. And
I'm gonna say Miss Anna Claire. Miss Smith is. We're gonna give it to Miss Anna Claire Smith.
there you go.
She is playing some great catcher right now.
Miss Maddie Metter steps back in. She thought it was strike three. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I thought that was strike three myself. My bad.
Now it's strike three.
Now it's over with.
Miss Lily
One out,
Smith.
one on. Batter number 9, Lily Smith. She's up the bat. Calls in. Oh, pitch a little high there. She swung.
She swung at it. Still sitting with 1.
Oh, another swing and a miss. I'll tell you what, I love the excitement. This is what it's about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Come cheer these young ladies on. Strike,
Oh,
right down
strike
the
down the middle.
Call her
She watched strike 3 come across.
That's 2 away.
That's 2 away. Runner on
With a
first.
runner on first. Our Lady Rams are rallying up. This is number 5, Apple Reynolds.
No, we got number. No, we're
Two
back to the
number
top
6.
of the lineup. Maybe we missed something here. That's Asher Thompson.
I'm sorry. Yep, right fielder, Miss.
Apple Reynolds.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I misread the number there. Asher Thompson's up the bat.
She hit that and pop up, shortstop.
Call.
Caught. That's out 3. Yeah, the play made by Miss Lewis, shortstop, number 2. I tell you what, it feels really good out here today to play. It's not hot, we're not dying out here. Little small breeze.
This is perfect weather right here.
We have a large crowd here today, but everybody's spread out, social distancing.
Do have a large crowd. When you don't have any benches out here at the recreation department, everybody's either sitting on the ground or in their own chairs.
Yeah.
Figured they would accommodate this championship game with some bleachers, but
Yep.
somebody missed the memo. David, I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
But we're loud and proud here at the Appleton County Rec Department, enjoying one heck of a showing here between this Appleton County Lady Rams and your Macon County Red Raiders.
So far, this has been a really good, strong pitching game on both sides.
It has, with one hit.
One hit
from Macon County.
so far, Macon County.
For the defending conference champion, it's 0-0.
Miss Jewel Spell, Gavin's sister. Gavin is
Is she a twin?
Yep, she's a twin. That's Gavin's Appleton
Miss
County
Jade
Pirates.
is her sister?
Sister, yep.
A little low there, ball.
These girls right here love their softball.
Hey, you can tell it too.
And mom's a teacher.
Got her swinging there.
It's that same pitch. She could have took a good cut at it, though.
It sure does. Looks like a little bit of a breaking ball or a little bit of a curve there.
It is. It's breaking across that outside
Heck of
corner.
a pitch. A little low there.
That was low.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. She's trying to deal that corner still. Maybe Jewel can catch up with it right
Let's
here.
get our first person on base here. A little low to the
Oh,
left.
she tried to come back
Good eye.
inside on her.
Way to watch the ball.
There she pitched.
Oh, right down the middle. Caught her watching. That gives her a full count, 3-2.
That's full count right
What
there.
kind of pitch she's going to throw her now? She going to get her chasing, or is she going to swing away?
If it's close, hit it.
Good eye.
Oh,
middle.
she swung hard, just couldn't catch up with it. That was right down
No,
the
that
middle.
was right down the middle. Kind of a fastball.
Yep, she took a good cut at it, though.
Number 21, Miss Ellie Carver. Mr. Chad and Danielle Carver.
Miss Carver plays first base for us.
I'm going to give Mr. Chad a shout out. Mr. Chad Carver, he works for Pepsi, and he's done a lot for our athletic programs here in Appleton County.
Yes.
Just want to give him a quick shout out for that and tell him how much we appreciate what he's done for us. We do appreciate you, my friend. Keep up the hard work, and thank you for supporting these Lady Rams and the future Lady Pirates.
Got a 1-1 count here. Still throwing that pitch on that outside corner. Oh, down low. Miss Carver swung at it and missed.
That's it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Loads up. Oh, good
foul
cut.
tip.
Foul back at us right here. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I can sit here and watch these young ladies, especially these right-handed batters. They are real close in that batter's box.
Well, they have to get on up there close.
Oh, I think that
Come back inside and missed.
that ball a little curved in there,
2-2.
right across her elbow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's not backing up, though. That shows you no fear.
I think the Bacon County side was disagreeing with that call as a ball.
Nope.
That was outside. Full count.
Got it in the full count. That was a little high. Full count, 3-2. 1 out. Batters in the box. Straight down
Hard
the middle.
hit up the middle. Base hit. He got down, got past the center fielder.
Take two.
She's rounding first. There's the throw to second. Got her.
Got her.
Oh, good strong throw to second base. Got her. It's a great hit up the middle.
I'm going to say this, number 5, Miss Apple Reynolds is out there. Well, she missed her batting order a while ago. They went straight from Miss Lily to Asher.
Yeah, this was.
Unless we're missing a batting order. That's
hit.
a great throw out there from
Somebody
the center
hit
field. Could have been a pinch hitter. I'm sorry.
And that's what it is.
That was a great hit up the center field, but they went and chased it down. Miss Reynolds chased it down and threw it in to the second baseman. And
Miss Dawson steps in, number 14. Oh, called strike. Start
he's
with.
catching that outside corner.
Yep. Laney hits the ball hard, foul back over here to just to our right. And Ben didn't make a play on that.
Ben wasn't there.
Ben was not in position on that.
That's what was wrong there.
I think he's playing over to the left side back here behind us.
Ben's going to whip us for this
I
one.
know it. We love him, though.
That's right, I do. All right, 2 outs, 1 ball, and 2 strikes. Miss Dawson. Catchers are swinging for 3 outs there.
I decided we've got a hit each now so
sure
far,
have.
but they
We're going to the top of the 4th inning. Yeah, Lady Rams 0, your Bacon County Raiders 0. This is a defensive struggle so far, David.
It is a
What is your
pitching.
assessment? It is a pitching duel.
This is a pitching duel. I tell you, both sides. Miss Harrison is throwing smoke. I'm talking about nothing but strikes. And then again, on the other side here, we have their pitcher,
Miss Chloe Pless.
Miss Pless, and she is dealing that outside corner.
Miss Harrison is throwing some heat.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Miss Pless has done the same thing, but she has finessed this game. She is catching that the outside corner with that ball, and I have to give her props. That is one heck of a throw.
Oh, yeah, and Mr. Jeremy Ward behind the plate here doing that.
He's doing an excellent job. He is doing an
He
excellent
really
job.
is. Calling back here.
It's hard to tell from the side. You know, a lot of times when you parents, you want them all to be strikes, but he's done an excellent job here. He's called that outside corner over here for Miss Pless.
Yeah,
he's been spot on.
He's consistent. The pitches. There was a pitch on the inside a while ago. I think some of the Bacon County fans were a little questionable about, but it was a ball.
It was. It come right across their elbow,
and
it curved in across their elbow.
Yeah.
Hey, give these two teams, you can tell they're both coached very well.
Oh, yes.
Give props to the coaches.
All right, we got a batter in here.
Number 14.
She squares around to bunt and bunted it backwards.
It's Ava Connor.
She gets to come back up here.
Number 2 batter in the lineup for Bacon County.
That's their shortstop. Miss Connor steps back in. Miss Myers is pulled in real close on her.
That's a strike right down the middle.
She looked at a strike down the middle.
She did.
That's 2 strikes. Oh, high pitch. Back over here. And Claire bounced off her glove, picks it up, throws it back in.
strike.
Swing on the strike for the first out. Now their pitcher, Miss Chloe Pless, who is pitching an outstanding game, she steps in.
Little foul ball.
Yeah, she's done a check swing on that. It looked like it kind of bounced off the bottom of her bat.
0-1, that's called a strike.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, check swing.
She check swing. She laid off that high pitch. She wanted to
there's-
go after it, didn't she?
You know what impresses me the most, David, here
What's that?
is these young ladies have no fear.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting there watching that ball. I don't think I would get up in there that close. They'd little outside. They'd run me off that batter's plate every time.
I tell you, Miss Myers, she keeps creeping in closer and closer.
I know. It is very impressive.
It is. She's a very good athlete.
Oh, foul ball.
Swung, foul back again, bounced off the thing,
light
bounced
pole.
the hits,
In
bounced
somebody's-
between the crowd down here. And
Got to pay attention back here.
once again, Ben did not make a play.
It's twice.
That's right. We're going to have to
We're going to
talk
fire
to him
him.
about this. I'm looking for him. If I don't see him,
Take him out of the lineup.
that's right. They may have done benched him already back
They
there.
could have. Pitch straight down the middle,
straight down the
swinging.
middle,
Caught her.
swinging. Oh,
Swinging. That's 2 outs.
Up next is Mrs.
Miss Cartledge, Miss Jess Cartledge. This is their catcher right here. She's stepping in.
Oh, foul tip.
Foul tip. Hard pitch and no call on that. It's a ball. Must have.
No, actually, it's called. Yeah, no, it's a ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can call that. It must have been a little lower outside. I couldn't really tell right here where it was set up at. There's a pitch. Down low.
Glad there's nobody on the bag. The ball got away from Miss Smith, Miss Anna Claire. That's all right. Just joining us. It's the top of the 4th inning. Score 0-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Number 15, Jess Cartledge is up to bat. Straight up the middle.
Straight up the middle.
Caught her swinging.
Strike. That changes the sides.
That changes sides. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning with your Pirates tied with the Bacon County Red Raiders 0-0.
Well, like some of these girls are starting to figure some of these pitches out now. They're fouling a bunch of them off and off.
They are, man. If we ever get connected with that ball, I think you're going to see a different ball game in the next several innings.
We've had they've had 1 hit. We've had 1 hit. We tried to turn it into a double. Got thrown out at second base.
You know what I like to see the most, David, is I like to see the sportsmanship. out of these, the fans and the players. And
Yes.
so far today, we've seen a lot of that. There's a lot of people. When you're this close, connected between Bacon County and Appleton County, a lot of connections. A lot of these girls play travel ball together.
Yes.
A lot of these girls play against each other a lot. So you become more friends than you do enemies based on playing. And
a lot of these people are actually, some of them are kin to the different ones.
That's right.
They spend a lot of time together. I'm looking around in the crowds. You see a lot of the Appleton County people mixed in with the Bacon County people and vice versa.
Bring camaraderie. It's fun to be able to, to have the competitiveness between each other and be able to pick and joke afterwards. But what you see out here on this field with these girls is a lot of competitiveness, but you see a lot of sportsmanship, and I like that. That's what you train these young ladies to do, because then when life gets here, that's what you got to do with folks. You got to work together.
The end of it all. That's right.
I'm going to give props to the coaches. They have done an excellent job with these young ladies. It looks like we're fixing to get started in the bottom of the fourth here. Batters up.
Back to the top of the lineup, Miss our center fielder, Miss Nails here.
Melissa Nails.
Miss
Elizabeth Nails. She's done such a fine job.
I want to see her run.
I do too. I really do. I want to see her get a good base hit and tag these bags.
Like everybody's ready to play here. There's a pitch.
Oh, got her swinging there.
Got her swinging.
She's still throwing that outside corner, boy. And I'm telling you, it's just like a needle coming through there.
Well, it's going away from these right-hand batters.
That's right.
And it's hard for them to get it.
You about have to step on the bag to go after it, don't you?
That pitch right there, it was outside, but it was too far outside, didn't it?
But they're not scared to get out there and try to hit it either.
Nah. Every now and then she'll come inside and fool them on it.
Lord, you should see the crowd here, guys. It's amazing the amount of folks that are here for a middle school championship game.
Oh, it's that same pitch. Couldn't catch up with it.
They get the timing down on that. That ball's going to go.
Yep. I'll tell you what, their pitcher, Chloe Plessy, she's got it working.
She sure does, huh?
Oh, that was a little bit closer. She missed that. Strike 3.
Three pitches and 3 strikes.
Miss Sam Lewis, number 16, shortstop, steps in. Our pitcher, Miss Harrison, is on deck.
Let's see if we can get somebody on the bag.
Missed outside.
A little outside. Another pitch on the outside.
They got that outside corner called strike.
A little low, same corner.
A little low, same corner, just missed.
He has been calling them strike all game. But that was a little lower than normal.
That was low and outside, just a tad.
You'll get a little bit of commentating besides us, and you, of course, are going to get that. I mean, that's these parents.
They do that.
They're going to cheer these young ladies on, and I don't blame them. That's what we're supposed to do as fans.
That's right. Well, we got looking at 3 balls and 1 strike right here. She's taking right here. Taking all the way low. We got a runner on. That's the first walk.
That is 1 out, too. And you got your power hitter, Miss Harrison. Miss Presley Harrison's up to bat, number 22. She's a lefty, too.
What you want right here in this situation.
That's exactly right. 1 out. See what she's got in this bat.
Pitcher and the catcher looking over towards their dugout for Bacon County. They're still looking. Like catcher's looking for the sign.
Got the pitch in. A little low. I think they're going to try and
roll
walk
one
her
up there.
I know they're not going to throw one down the middle. Now, I wouldn't in this case. David, how about yourself?
Nah, Sam Lewis, she's come off and all like she was trying to get her to throw down there at her. We got time called
time
here.
out.
Apple County.
Coach Harrison speaking to the batter.
Well, Bacon County's coming
Bacon
to the mound. Coach walking out to talk to his pitcher.
Hey, Jill. You know the old sugar daddy. Every chicken they tell them girls.
Number 7 on deck, Miss Anna Claire Smith, who's had a great game of catching. Looks like you two.
The combination right here standing together, Miss Harrison and Miss Smith, has been deadly.
I'll tell you what, that lets you know what we've got in the future of the Pirates here too.
That's right.
I guarantee you, Miss Lindsay's ready to have these girls come up to high school at this point. Looking real good.
Yep.
Future of the Pirates are looking very good. Quality players.
Seems like everybody's going back to where they are. Their meeting at the mound has broke up. Bacon County seems to be ready. Catcher's looking over their dugout now to get the sign. Miss Harrison standing in ready. There's a pitch. Oh! Did it hit the bat or hit her?
Hard to tell. I think it may have hit the.
I think it hit the knob of the bat.
I think it
and
did.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it did. That's another ball. Should be 2-0. Oh.
And that's a strike. It hit off the bat. Hard. Oh, she hit it, popped it up.
Caught by the first baseman.
Base comes over and makes a play. Now Miss Anna Claire Smith is stepping in right here. She just missed that one. A good drive.
She just want to step into that one.
Yep. It's that outside pitch. We got to run it.
Looked like she's fixing to take off over there.
Miss Lewis is ready to run now.
She sure
She's
is.
Sam Lewis. She's aggressive. I like it.
Now her daddy probably say he got her speed from him.
Is that it?
Oh, nice
Oh,
pitch.
she fouled
Foul
one
ball.
back here, and once
You know-
again, we do not see Ben Griffiths.
That's right. Looking back, I turn around and look, and I see our Pirates head coach, Miss Tillman, over there,
Yeah,
and husband. Glad they're here to cheer on these. Look at here.
there's a hit in the center field.
She's running
She
in.
comes up, makes a play. That retires the side. Well, we were threatening there a little bit.
We sure
A
was.
little bit more action there.
But again, excited to see Miss Tillman out here today supporting these Lady Rams. She knows what the future holds. And they do an awesome job with our Lady Pirates. They've had some real close games this year with our Lady Pirates. We attempted to do our first broadcast there the other day on
I
Monday.
think I'm still waterlogged.
I don't even know if waterlogged. My shoes, I finally got to put them on after 6 days.
Oh, really?
I blame our producer, Cole, for not having us an umbrella at work.
Yeah, I had to hold the umbrella. It was broke, so I had to.
We're going to blame him anyways because he's here.
He's had a long night, y'all. He worked really hard last
Oh,
night.
he did, and he struggled with that, and I know he was upset just as much as we were. We wasn't able to go live, but it's just some technical
But
difficulties that we had.
we need to find out from him about something. We left Statesboro last night. I think he went and got Krispy Kreme. He didn't know anything about it.
He didn't even tell us.
No, I'm kind of need to find out about this.
I'm upset.
We need to do an investigation on this.
We'll fire him next week.
That's right.
But no, I want to go back to the high school part of it. These girls are, here in middle school, by the time they've gotten here, they've learned the fundamentals and are doing a wonderful job. What you've got coaching these girls, you can see the fundamentals are there, and I know Miss Lindsay is sitting here just going, wow, I'm ready for these young ladies to get to high school. But she's got an awesome team up there.
Yes.
I think the record is not indicative of what they, do out there in high school because they've had some real close games, that they've lost. They've lost by 1 point. And they've played some quality ball teams, and they're still young.
They are. They're very
We have
young.
some young ladies.
We witnessed them recognizing their seniors
They did.
the other night.
They
That was
did.
great.
We enjoyed that and proud of those seniors. And love to see what the future holds for these young ladies. We wish them all the luck after high school, and go Pirates. And right now,
Bacon County's
go
Miss
Lady Rams.
Allie Metters, their first base. Deals,
Right down the middle strike.
swings at a strike.
Oh, I just seen Ben's mom over there, Miss Emily.
She's probably going to put it back in the game.
Yep.
Oh, pitch high. She laid off of it.
If you're joining us live here, appreciate you coming on and watching us. Hope we can do this more. There you go, right on the inside corner. That was a great
Inside
little,
about knee high.
It was a little
pitch.
curve inside. How they throw that off their hip like that, I don't know. Wow.
I'd be killed a squirrel or something somewhere.
I'd hit everybody. Oh, hit the butt. She
Kind
put
of
her bat
check
there.
swing, and it bounced off to the side, rattled her hands pretty good.
That's the only thing that scares me about playing so much inside on that bag. For these young ladies, is getting hit in the wrist and the fingers. Those hurt.
That ball there hit, and I think it jarred her hands pretty good.
I really do believe it.
They're going to give her a few minutes to kind of shake it off. I think it rattled her wrist and her hands.
Her left wrist.
Coaches are up here checking her out.
And that's Miss Allie Metters. We're praying that nothing's wrong.
It's their first base, plays first base for them. She's taking her glove off her, checking it. I don't think the ball hit her. It hit the bat, but the way it hit jarred.
Still hurts.
Probably twisted the bat around.
Still hurts, I'll tell you.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You don't want to make light of anything that when a young lady gets hurt or any
No,
time. We pray that there's nothing wrong, serious, just
She's putting her glove back on.
kind of like getting stung by a bee. It hurts. Don't matter how it hits you, it hurts.
That's right. She's got her probably a stinger there.
I believe so. She's stretching it out a little bit.
She seems
with
to
the
be
bat.
okay. She's getting herself together there and stepping up. Good deal, good deal. Glad she's not
Back
hurt
in the
seriously or
box.
anything.
That's right. Thank goodness. You got your counts 1 and 2. No outs. Inside pitch, strike.
Strike three.
He swings away. Thank goodness she's doing better. We got 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. Still score 0-0.
Third base, Miss Alexis Kirkland. I
These
believe.
young ladies are playing a defensive battle game here, and it's the battle of the pitchers. Oh,
She
pop up.
bunts.
Caught by our
yeah.
third baseman, number.
That's Miss Myers. She was playing up. It popped up right to her. She
Sorry
took
about
2
that.
steps in, made a play.
That is number 16, Miss
Brecklin Bowles.
left fielder.
Left fielder.
I'm very impressed by these young ladies. They are playing some great ball.
Elena Myers had her played just right, I believe.
Strike down the middle, David.
I'm saying this is the pitching duel here today. Yeah, myself and little Luke McClellan had us a little joking wager about scores and stuff like that, and I think we're both going to be wrong on this one.
Oh, high pitch. He swings and misses for a strike. 1 and 2.
Yeah, Luke's a good baseball player. He's one of the future of the Pirates,
All right.
and he is a great athlete.
In the inside, she did it
strike
again. That is
three.
a pretty pitch. Again,
Beautiful pitch.
Miss Harrison and and Miss Bliss are playing lights out today.
Man, I tell
They
you,
are in
these
a zone.
pitchers right here, both of them are just
Wow. You know
This
what?
is-
We may have to use Miss Harrison Friday nights. Load that arm up for that cannon.
That's right.
Mr. Allen Turner may need some help.
He might need help with an arm like that.
Wow, that is great pitching here today. And, you know, not going to take from either team. We are a little biased sometimes about our Appleton County Lady Rams and our Pirates. But you know what? We're going to give credit where credit is due. And these young ladies deserve every bit of the credit they get.
This Bacon County team has showed up to play.
They are definitely showing up to play. I'm just proud to see this. You know, you can understand why both these teams are sitting here in this championship game. They are playing lights out, playing defense. One way or the other. These girls are playing some ball today. And I love to watch a defensive battle.
Yeah, both of them has been solid defensively, but the pitching has just been
Spot on.
It's spot on, and the few hits and stuff that we've had, defense have stepped up.
I think they've only allowed one run apiece.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's excellent pitching. So,
Yep.
you know, you look around and you see these parents and grandparents and friends and family. Everybody's got a smile on their face. They know they're seeing an exciting ball game.
I know I'm enjoying it.
I am absolutely enjoying this. And you can see the intensity in the eyes of all these girls out here. They know what they're playing for. It's not just a trophy to them. It's, you know, it's proving what you've worked so hard for. You know, a trophy is just a symbol of what you've worked hard for. But honestly, you play to win.
That's right. Our third base, Miss Elena Miles, steps in. She takes pitch, squares around like she's going to bunt and pulls back.
They call that a ball.
Yeah, that was a ball she pulled back. That's
I'll
ball
have to
one.
give her this. That was again on that outside corner.
Their corners, both of their corners have pulled in.
You know, you're playing a shorter
Anticipating
player,
the-
so. Oh, nice.
She squared
tip,
around the bunt and
foul ball,
fouled it back.
And Ben is nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
again.
but Ben,
Ben Griffiths, we're calling you out, my
yep,
friend.
he's missed several now.
Ben, I can't see Ben.
There he is. Now I see him. There he is.
He's
He's
hiding
over by the
over
thing.
I guess because he can't catch the ball, he had to move.
He's playing the left side now.
He is playing the left
That
side.
was over to the right.
Left field to right field. Oh, pitch behind her.
Yeah.
That's because they're playing so close up on that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wow.
First base and third base are charging in hard.
I've said it earlier, David. I'm gonna say it again. This is impressive. No fear
Oh,
in
yeah,
these
for
girls'
real.
eyes. Good eye
Low.
there. Low pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You're
Right
up
here.
on her here. Take,
See if she's got her taken right here.
Let's see what our coach gives. You know, the coach will come at me a little bit. I would say take a pitch.
Take a pitch right here.
Make her give you a strike.
Get us a
You
runner
know, if
on
we
base.
get us a fast runner on. Oh,
No,
that
she
was
had
a
her
little high.
swinging. She
She
cut
did have
full
her swinging.
count.
That was a
I
game.
thought she was taking all the way, but no, she got a good cut at it.
No fear. No fear. Let's play ball. That's what you're here to do.
First base and third base have backed up just a little bit. They're leaning in.
They know she's swinging.
Oh,
swinging.
that was a good pitch. She
Good
swung
pitch.
and missed.
Low pitch. Number 15, Miss Bird, your right fielder. In the bat, 1 out.
There's your bird up.
We're in the bottom of the 5th. It's still a scoreless game, 0-0, guys. If you're joining us, this has been one heck of a ball game.
It sure has. This is an exciting ball game.
Hey.
Oh, she took a cut at it and fouled back here behind us.
Yep, Ben's fired himself.
Yep.
These girls are still trying to get the timing down of these pictures, and it's tough. I think I got the country. I just said pictures instead of pitchers. Country come out in me.
Outside, just outside.
Low. I remember an old coach of mine used to get on to me. I used to squat and bat sometimes, and he said, "Don't squat because they'll call a strike on you." It's just so hard not to do when you're watching the ball come down.
That's right. Oh, that pitch coming up high, and she swung at it. Missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There you go.
There you go.
Good
There's
hit
a hard
down
hit up the
center.
middle, base hit.
Base hit by Miss Bird. Great
Just
hit.
out of reach of her second baseman.
Hit it right back up the line to your pitcher.
Well, we're working with something here now.
All right, you got one out.
Batting next, double zero. Jewel. Thank you, Spell.
Miss
I like to
Jewel
call it-
Spell.
I like Miss Spell's number. That was my number when I played ball. Double alt. That's what I like to be. I didn't ever call it 0-0. It was double alt. So it was like shooting a shotgun with double alt. Miss Jewel Spell.
Oh, there's
he
that
called
pitch at outside corner.
Wow. I am so impressed by that, David.
That pitch is
that's nasty.
If you can sit right here where we are and see that pitch.
That is a nasty pitch.
Oh.
That young lady should be very proud of herself. There's
Hard
a
hit. Just missed it.
Foul
Fouled
ball.
off to the right side. Hit it good, just a little late on it.
You know, the only thing that we don't have cover where we're at. You know, if it comes up and over, we're in trouble.
I'll make a play. I will save you.
I hope.
Oh, strike down the middle. I think she was looking for that outside corner pitch. She come back inside on her.
Too. Wow. They're questioning whether it's 3 strikes or not.
Yeah, home plate umpire, Mr. Jeremy Ward, has called time, calling first base umpire Dexter Conaway over.
1 and 2. They were thinking it was 3, but they called one of the pitches a ball.
Yeah.
It is 1 and 2.
I think the
One ball,
Bacon
2
County
strikes.
umpire, Bacon County coach was questioning stuff. He's
Not sure about that. We wasn't making counts of the pitches.
okay. Now he's hollering time again. The Bacon County dugouts calling time.
Well, he's already conversed with his line judge down there, and they're calling it 1 and 2. They're conversed.
Bacon County side says it's 3 strikes. The umpires are saying it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, for all fairness, you do want them to get it right.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants to cheat anyone.
No.
So they are calling it 1 and 2. So I know there's a little bit of controversy there, and it just happened. So
Well, the Bacon County side ain't too happy with this. Now they calling it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now got the crowd fired up now. Now the Appleton County side is fired up.
yes, sir. I didn't keep up
Jewel
with that.
Spell
Cal Davis, so I
steps
don't
back
know.
in. I didn't either on that one. I was looking at the scoreboard.
Oh, strikeout.
Now that's strike 3. She's still a strike up high.
That's 2 outs. Two outs.
Yeah, Bacon County, I thought the pitcher was walking off the field.
She was. It's 2 outs. A little bit of confusion there.
And,
The parents are calling out balls and strikes over here, and
yeah.
you know that's why they pay these officials to do the job. You hate it, you know. Even if they did get it wrong, guys, you got to remember they're humans too, and they do.
Well,
make
we got
mistakes.
the first base umpire is also keeping balls and strikes, and he had the same count as the home plate umpire,
That's
so
right.
it's kind of.
Out
Miss
down the
Carver,
middle.
Miss
Uh-oh.
Carver's in. The ball got dropped. We got a run down
we got a
here.
run down.
Miss Bird's in the middle. They're throwing it back
Oh,
into.
Lord.
And
Miss Bird is
they got her in the run down. Tagged her for 3 outs.
3 outs, guys. They tried to steal on there.
Well, the ball was down in the dirt, and they sent Miss Bird, and she run about halfway and then kind of stopped when they threw the ball down. She's got the run down.
All right, guys, we're going into the top of the 6th inning. It's still scoreless, 0-0. Again, a defensive struggle.
Well, this is it's been interesting with that.
Well, the only
little-
controversial play we've had so far in that They were asking if it was 3 strikes a while ago. Again, you know, guys, you know, it's going to happen. It does happen. It happens in all sports.
Well, I'm trying to remember back on the play exactly what happened there, where the mix-up might have come in at, but the home plate umpire and the first base umpire, who are both keeping up with balls and strikes, had the same count. And then they met again in the middle of the field and brought in the third base umpire, and everybody was in agreement.
Yeah,
you know?
they were. Yeah.
And
It's kind of like our Pirates football game we had up against South Effingham, where the gentleman give them a 9-yard penalty against us, give them a first down.
And
it was 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
But, hey, you get overrode with three officials versus 1.
Well, we had and plus the scoreboard had the same count too that the umpires had.
It did. It had the exact
So,
same. So with that
it was
being
probably
said, we're at the top of the 6 guys. The score still 0-0. Let's see what we get going here.
This has been a pitching battle.
It sure has, brother.
Miss Maddie Metters swings and misses. Miss Metters is Bacon County center field.
Guys, if you're not out here at the Appleton County Rec Department, I'm telling you, there's a crowd here. The atmosphere is electric.
See the ball deep, high, center field, comes across and makes a play. Miss Nails.
There's that nail speed out there.
Oh, yeah, she got up under that ball in a hurry.
She sure did.
Now, this is number 5, Miss Apple Reynolds.
Melissa Nails with the catch there in center field. We actually said we wanted to see some speed, and we got to see it. Matthew, you'd be proud of your younger sister. She done a great job, buddy. But you know what I love is the smile on these girls' faces. And,
oh yeah.
You know, that's what I love. You can see the excitement, the fun in their eyes, and they're enjoying it.
Yes, they are.
Let them enjoy it. That's what we do. We're here to play
We
ball.
got Miss Carver, and Miss Lewis is pulled in close.
A little high there.
A little high. Miss Apple Reynolds from Bacon County playing right field. She stepped in the box and got her a low crouch.
She had a DH earlier. She didn't get the bat.
Miss Lewis is creeping in more and more. She squared around like she's going to bunt. The ball was outside and high.
They are playing the bunt.
Yep.
These parents are loud and proud, and I like hearing that. That's what gets you excited.
If y'all can hear this is.
I love it.
She squared around. She bunted foul down the third base line, just off the plate.
Miss Myers was there.
Miss Myers was all over.
Number 13.
Miss Myers is playing in 3/4 of the way and then breaking towards the ball as the pitch is coming.
Like coach is giving her a little direction there. Counts 2-1, 1 out.
Miss Apple Reynolds steps back in. There's a pitch. She bunts foul again.
She's got her bat on that ball now.
Yeah. She's a little out front on her. I think she's bringing it around, hitting it foul.
All right, counts 2-2, David.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's the pitch. She swung and missed.
That's 2 outs there, guys. Still at the top of the 6th.
We're back to the top now. Miss Asher Thompson plays second base.
Back up and drive it.
Elena Miles still playing up close. Ready? Swing hard, foul back here at us off the fence.
1 strike. 0-1 pitch. Coming away.
A hard hit left field base hit. Jules Spell gets it in quick to second base. They got a runner on with 2 outs.
Hard-driven ball over there to the left side.
Yep. Heard the coaches over there telling her to back up and drive it.
Number 14, Ava Connor.
Shortstop. Got a good breeze blowing here from here through the headset.
I hear it too, my friend.
But it feels great.
It does. All right, 2 outs.
Squares around the bunt, misses the bunt.
She foul tipped it.
Runner was halfway down the baseline's got to come back. Lena Myers pulled in. Miss Carver's pulled in. Hard hit to left field. Miss Jewel Spell. It's over her head to the fence. Runner's round in third. Runner's going to score. A double. Bacon County just went up 1-0 with a runner on second. Just hit a double. Hard hit double over Jewel Spell's head. She hit that ball well.
She did. She hit a line drive out there to the left side.
But Jewel done a great job getting to that ball and getting it back in real quick and holding it to just 2 bases. Well, the crowd's going wild now.
They sure are over here for Bacon County side.
Yeah,
that's a lot to cheer for. That was a driving hit there.
With 2 outs. Uh-oh, there's a ball down, throw down.
Third base line. Ball
got away from Miss Anna Claire, and the throw down to third base was not in time. We're still with 2 outs right here. Folks, they got a runner on third now. Shortstop, Ava Connor. There's her pitch.
Strike right down the
call
middle.
Right down the middle.
Got a 0-2 count, 2 outs.
Chris, this has turned into one exciting ball game.
Sure
I'm telling you.
The Bacon County Red Raiders are up 1-0. It's top of the 6th. 0-2 pitch coming away. She strikes it well, but it fouled off to the right side.
Hard down the right field line.
Looks like they're making a little adjustment to her pitching there. They're backing out.
Yep.
Be a good time to throw that inside pitch.
Yep. Miss Myers still playing up about halfway. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch, foul back.
Got a lot of excitement over here on the Bacon County side still.
Appleton County needing a strikeout right here, preferably.
Get
out this inning with 1. They're threatening now with another runner on third base.
0-2 pitch on the way. Strike. Got
3
her.
called. Called her
All
looking.
right, let's see what our Lady Rams can muster up here for the bottom of the 6th. Your Bacon County Red Raiders are up 1-0 on your Lady Rams.
Just like that.
Just like that. That's all it takes. A little driving hit.
Miss Jewel Spell made an effort after it, but it was hit so hard.
Yeah, it was
over.
Driving. It was a driving.
And this wind probably helped a little bit.
They made a little adjustment in the box there on our pitching.
They were stepping back and meeting the ball, get the eye on it a little bit more.
Yeah. And I knew once you start seeing some timing coming around these pitches, you'd see somebody making contact with it. And I think you'll see some adjustment here with our batters for the Lady Rams here.
Yeah.
It's just a timing issue. Both these pitchers are solid pitchers. I'm going to tell you, they both are throwing the ball all around.
Yeah, this is incredible to watch.
For middle school, this is
This is more like a high school game. Is what this is. These kids are good.
These young ladies are squaring it up.
Oh, my
playing
goodness.
some disciplined ball. And that's an accreditation to the coaching. I will give that to coaching. You can see it on both sides. Give them their credit because they are playing disciplined ball on both sides.
Sure.
Let's just see what kind of adjustments Ms. Harrison's got for her team and see what these young ladies can do.
I know it's about time they start looking at these pitchers long enough. They're starting to catch up with them some.
We know we got bats on our side, and I know these young ladies will probably come around hitting this ball. We're in the bottom of the 6.
Can't take anything away from Miss Presley Harrison. She's throwing a heck of a ball game and throwing good pitches. They just got a hold of a couple of really great pitches.
Bacon County's up 1-0 on our Lady Rams in here at the championship game. It's the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now our first base, Miss Carver, 21. It's Ellie Carver. Stands in. Pitch outside. That's the same pitch. A little high, I believe that was.
She's still catching that corner.
Yeah, that was across the kind of close to the corner, but it was up high.
Wow.
Oh, she hits the ball, dribbles out. Oh, rolled foul. See Miss Carver get a hold of one and put it in the parking lot down there. It'd
I'd
be
like
great.
to see it. Don't hit my truck, though. There is a burgundy Ford. Aim for that windshield.
Aim for that one, that's right.
Foul tip.
She's swinging hard at it. She gets hold of one of them. She catches up one of them pitches there now, and she's going to hit it.
I think she will.
She swings the bat hard. Tall girl. Oh, swung at a high pitch outside, floating outside. But honestly, if you hit that pitch there, that's a good shot to right field. It might be running for days.
Number 14, Lainey Dawson. Up to bat. See if we can get these bats to start hitting here. We've got to have a run to match these Bacon County Red Raiders.
She's squeezing in close to catch that pitch on that outside corner.
Low
inside. She come inside on her that time.
She did. After 6 innings of pitching, I know you got to be a little tired here, even in the middle school.
Yeah. That's that outside pitch. She missed.
Balls. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out.
Oh, low pitch. She swung and missed at that one. That might have been a ball there. That was pretty close.
I don't know. That was
around the knees. Borderline.
That's still that outside corner that she's hitting, David. Yeah. I'm amazed by that pitch. Little high pitch. Makes it 3-1, 1 out.
3-1. Maybe we get something working here now.
Get us a lead runner on again, and Ms. Nails can come out and smack us one out there and get us tied up.
Outside. There you go. Base on balls. I think that's a couple of runners that she's walked now. Yeah. Probably 2 walks.
She's watching that ball, and it kind of sailed on her a little bit.
Yep.
All right, guys, we got 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Miss Melissa Nails is up to bat. We're going to see if we can't get us some swinging bats going and make contact with that ball and get us some runners in.
Miss Dawson, she showed some good patience standing in there.
She sure did. I
think we're going to point down. Coach, I wonder if we're fitting to get a change on the runner right here.
I think that's probably what you're getting.
Get a runner for Miss Dawson.
We are. Number 8.
Number 8, Miss Clark.
Throw her out, Jeff. Throw her out. Ball first.
All right, let's see what we got, Miss Nails. Miss Melissa Nails.
That's the Nadalia Clark, if I pronounce that right. Squared around the bunt.
She's running.
We got the runner going.
She's
safe at second. We go over. We got
to call that one safe. She was there by a mile.
Oh, yeah. We got a runner
Great
scoring position now.
there. Great
Miss
running,
Nail squared
Clark.
around the bunt. Catcher dropped the ball.
That was a good steal there with one out.
And Miss Clark took second base. It was a good hard throw down there. It was close.
Yeah, it was. 1-0 pitch on the way. Miss Nails. See what we got in us. Time to rally.
They got their corners in, expecting the bunt. There's a pitch. She squared
High
around like
pitch.
she was going to bunt, pulled back.
Another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Miss Nails back in. She's looking. Squares.
Another high
Outside.
pitch.
Outside high.
All right,
Well,
we're 3-0 pitch.
Miss Clark was halfway down the baseline
sure
towards third
was.
and was threatening the throw.
He was. If she throws a little mishap here, she's going to be on third before you know it.
3 balls, no strikes. Squares around again,
Another high
outside.
pitch. He walks another one. We
We got
2
runners
runs.
on first and second now with 1 out.
Got runners on 1 and 2, 1 out. Now's the time to square away and put this ball game away right here. They're having a conversation at the mound. Just trying to make sure they're all on the same page. That's what you call good coaching there.
Yep.
Who's up to bat?
I think Sam Lewis is up to bat. This is our shortstop.
That's right.
Outstanding athlete.
Daughter of Sean and Candy Lewis. You can see the athleticism out here, right? You can tell that these kids have played a lot of ball. Fundamentals are squared away, David. I mean, you can see it.
These girls on both sides have just been amazing.
Yeah, you can tell that's the benefit to what these ladies are doing out here with these kids.
Miss Lewis steps in, up on the plate a little bit. Takes a pitch. She squares around, right down the middle. She pulled off of it and everything. It was right down the middle.
It was. Where do you bunt this to, David?
Huh?
Where do you bunt this to if you're going to bunt? First base line?
I'd go third base line on this one right here because she can't turn around and throw backside.
That's true. I see it. Depends on where she's playing at. I think you called it.
I think she needs to swing. She squares around the bunt again.
Yep.
Lets it go. 1 ball,
Runners
1
are
strike. She
threatening.
pulled off.
Runners are threatening to run there.
I think she's wanting
She
this
threw
ball
back
to
to the
maybe
second
she gets
baseman.
in the dirt one more time. We get runners advanced to second and third with 1 out. Could be in business right
Could
here.
be back in business.
Swing away, a fly ball will tie it up. Squares around again.
Oh,
Ball got
wow,
past.
pitch.
Runners are advancing.
Runners advancing to third and second base.
There you go.
That's what
Now,
you wanted right there. You didn't. You
That,
don't
I
for
think
Bacon
that's
County,
what
but
the squaring around was designed to do right there. Just
I believe so. And you hate that, but that's the only mistake that I've seen Bacon County make today, honestly. A little wild pitch, but the nerves will get you in a game like this.
this right here is big. We got Miss Presley Harrison on deck, and both times she
We're at it looks like we're at a 2-1 count.
No, we were 3 balls, no strikes. No, it's 2-1. Okay, they got the
They
board
called-
wrong.
The board's wrong up there.
The board's
it's 2-1.
wrong.
We got a strike a while ago. We did get a strike a while ago. I did see that. I actually kept
I think
up
the
with
next
this
time I'm
one.
going to break my indicator with me so I can keep up too. So I'll help them out back there.
That's right. That's right. It's
I could
2-1
mark on my
count.
pad here.
You got base runners on third and second.
That's the pitch. She swings. Oh, strike.
Swing and a miss.
That's that
2-2.
pitch outside.
Don't know if I wouldn't sacrifice bunt down the first base line right here.
The board's showing 3-1.
It's 2-2.
Down in the dirt.
Now it's a full count.
3
David.
balls, 2 strikes. We got runners on
I think
second and third.
my blood's pumping now. I'm kind of excited for
I'm
these
telling you,
young
this game
ladies.
has gotten really, really
It's
exciting right
starting
here.
to get to be a ball game
Standing
now.
room only here. People, the crowd is just going crazy. It's the pitch. Oh, strikeout.
Caught her on that outside corner, my friend.
Now it gets interesting.
Now what do? Do you walk?
We got to swing away here. Oh, they went ahead and intentionally walked Miss Harrison to get
They sure did.
Anna Claire So now we got the bases loaded. This is an intentional walk. Went ahead and put.
Well, I admit that's a smart move.
That
That's
is.
your power hitter
Keeps the
there.
force on at all play bases.
Right.
Miss Anna
All we need
Claire
is
Smith.
all we need is a hit here from Miss Smith, and you're probably going to have 2 runs coming here. It looks like you got the speed out there at the moment. All right, Miss Smith, I know you can do it, Anna Claire.
And Anna Claire, this don't rattle her. She's ice water in her veins. This girl's an athlete.
There you go.
She hit the ball towards
Run it out, Miss Smith.
Foot race. Ah!
Got her.
See that first base picked it up, and it was a foot race, and she barely got to it on the first pitch. Well, that was interesting.
That was defense. Hey, you got to battle. All right, guys, we're in the top of the 7th. The Lady Rams were threatening to score there with bases loaded. Looks like we're going to square our bats up a little bit here.
That ball a little further towards second base side. She'd have never outrun her.
Nope, she'd have never got her. But that's the game. That's the game there.
That's the way it happens. Now we got to come in and play some solid defense right here. Don't let them get no more, and then come back in and tie this thing up. Maybe go ahead.
That's right. Your Lady Rams are quality ball team here. They're playing lights out. Just a few hits there, and we could still been without those 2 hits. Could have been still 0-0 game. But I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. These Bacon County Raiders are playing some great softball here today, David.
They sure are.
And I say led by Miss Chloe Pless. She's had an excellent game. She got the bases loaded there on her, and the pressure was on, and she come out
She swung at first pitch. It was a good pitch. That was that same pitch right there, and she caught up with a little bit. It got it in there. Didn't get enough on it to get it a little bit further towards second base side. It'd have been a different story right here.
That's right. That's exactly right.
But Anna Claire stood there, come in swinging, not looking at pitches. And that's what you got to do. You got to come in. You play in the win, play in the tie and the win. You got to come and play ball. And it worked out good for Bacon County. Loaded the bases up to get the force, and that's what happened. And close play at first base, but their first baseman beat her just by a step or 2 there. And she made a fine play. And folks, if you didn't know it, the student athletes that are here from the high school and stuff are piled in here. It is just
sitting down on the ground here.
Yeah, they're everywhere cheering on these Lady Rams. Catcher, Miss Jess Cartledge up to bat. First pitch, I think, was called a ball.
A little low. Oh, foul tip.
She squared around the bunt. Foul tip. Once again, Elena Myers is pulled in real close, anticipating this bunt. Oh, check swing on a high pitch. Is that called strike?
No.
I was fitting to say they got 2 strikes up there. That can't be right. It was a ball. That was a check swing. Just outside, a little high. Strike called right down the middle.
Miss Harrison threw that ball with aggression there. David, that was a nice pitch.
Well, I'm not sure if what we got here.
I think it's a 3-2 count. Yeah, I think the clock operator.
Swung at a high pitch for a strikeout.
I believe the clock operator just got a little.
Well, it's hard. Yeah, they
hard to see from up there too.
Yeah,
it's hard to see from down here when you're old.
Right. Now their first baseman, Allie Metters, up the bat.
Got hit a while ago and the wrist or jarred. She's back playing 100%.
Made a fine play. Squared around the bunt. Bunt one down. Presley's got it. Throw to first. Throw it past. Throw it out to right field. Right field picks it up. Throw to the second. Not in time. I think that was a surprise there. That
was a big surprise.
Punted the ball. Miss Harrison run up, picked it up, and threw it down in the dirt. It got past Miss Carver at first base and rolled off to the right foul line. And got it into second base, but not in time.
No.
Now third base, Alexis Kirkland up the bat with a runner on second with one out. And she swings at a hard pitch. Our shortstop come over to cover third. Miss Myers is playing up. Squared around the bunt, bunted it back here behind us.
And caught by one of the Bacon County fans.
He's got a Wayne County hat on.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's a Wayne County fan.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him here, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
A fine play you made.
Yes, sir.
Hey, nobody better.
Where's Ben at? He needs to look at that.
He was over to the left-hand side a while ago, but I think he's moved again. He's gotten to the opposite field. Counts 1-2, 1 out.
That's 0-2. Counts 0-2, 1 out.
Oh, excuse me. Strikeout.
There you go.
That's 2 down. We're at the top of the 7th inning. Your Lady Rams are trying to rally back from a 1-0 deficit against the Lady Red Raiders from Bacon County.
Who we got in here? Miss
Number
Brecklin
16.
Bowles.
Left
Number
fielder
16.
there.
Swings at a pitch. Santa Clara dropped the ball for a second. Runner at threat.
He got up on it quick, though.
Yeah.
Lightning fast.
She's come here like a cat.
Hey,
I'm going to pick on her. I'm going to call her a cat.
She has impressed me today at that catching position. Done an excellent job stopping that ball and make sure it don't get it behind her. Oh, man, I thought that was coming at me.
I did too.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's not pitching 60 mile an hour.
That's 2 strikes.
You hear me?
Huh?
I bet she's pitching 60 mile an hour.
She's bringing it, and it ain't slowed down a bit from the first pitch. Everything. A lot of times
we got her
later in the game, you
behind. 2 outs. David.
Got strike 3 called across the
3
knees.
down. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Your Lady Rams are trailing by a score of 0-1 against the Bacon County Red Raiders. Time to rally up, get the troops together, and let's see what we got in the bat. Let's get those bats burning a little bit. Maybe throw a little bit of powder in them bats.
Pirates seem to be over there getting gathered up.
The Lady Rams are really talking about what's got to go on here in the 7th inning.
Fitting to play the church clap here. Let's see if we got some dancing going on there.
Yes, sir.
See Miss Caroline Price standing over there.
Don't they play 7 minutes? All right, David. trying to ask a couple of questions there just to make sure I was on the right page before I.
Let's notice we got Miss Caroline Price standing over here. Appleton County Pirate.
I'm blind in one eye, I can't see out the other.
She's waving at me.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to see these players come out and support these young ladies. They don't understand how much it means to these young ladies to see them out here supporting them. David, you know that.
Yeah.
All right, we're here at the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by a score of 1-0. What a defensive struggle it's been, David. Let's see what our Lady Rams have in them.
Miss Myers squares, pulls
A
back.
little
Little low ball. The corners come charging in
They
hard.
Sure did. They're expecting the bunt. But I think that
It's our third
Miss
baseman
Myers
here.
has a little
Miss
bit of
Myers,
speed.
she is, I tell you, she is
another low pitch.
another low.
Hey, if we
Miss
get some
Myers has
runners on,
no fear.
Yes, sir.
I've been watching her this whole game, and she has impressed me.
we need to.
She's a gamer.
I'm gonna put it like this, just as Coach T would say. I'm gonna bring him up. Power up, power up, Rams. Let's get it going.
That's right.
We need that power swinging going in here.
And just like that, we got 3 balls, no strikes.
Get us one on and get us a bomb out there. That's 2-1.
That's right.
Take this thing to the house. It can be done.
That's right. This be a good time to get somebody on.
That's
See
true.
if she's taking all the way right here.
3-0 pitch.
She's pulled back.
She
That's
got a
right.
strike.
Called strike. Pretty good pitch. She still got to throw another one.
That's right. 3-1 pitch fixing to be on the way here, Miss Myers. All we need is a base runner with no outs. Put the pressure on.
Corners are still in. There's a pitch. Swing hard. Foul back this way. Full count. Kind of shocked she wasn't taking there.
I was too, but that was a strike.
Yeah, it was
David,
a strike.
That was a strike. So she took
Oh, yeah,
the right
she took
swing.
good at it.
They're starting to get their timing down. David, I believe these batters are seeing what the speed is and what she's throwing. So see what Miss Myers has here. Oh, that's a walk.
That's a walk. Balk.
She slipped a little bit, guys.
Yep.
That's
Pitcher balked. So
not a
that
mistake you like to see happen, but it happens, you know. Pudding just got a little off, and she balked, and runners on, David. That's what we were just talking about. All you need is one on and get a good smack right here.
Miss Tanasia Bird.
Hey, if Miss Tanasia can get a hold of that ball and drive it out over that fence out there, this game's over with.
She squared around.
Misfire
Pass
there.
ball back here. There's no outs. We got a runner on second
Little
now.
mistake, you know, 2 mistakes here. We got a runner in scoring position. No outs, guys. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. This is where it gets exciting. Your blood kind of starts going and you start tingling a little bit.
This
You
is
get
what
chill
it's all
bumps.
about right
This is
here.
what it's about. This is the part about sports I love the most, David. Getting
Yep.
excitement. All right, Miss Bird.
The pitch. She squared around again.
Yes, she did.
Missed. High and outside.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a 2-0 count. Not sure about that, but I believe it is
Yeah.
a 2-0 count.
Yeah, because the pass ball a while ago, they just ain't got the board right. She squared
Another
again,
low.
missed outside.
That's 3-0.
3-0.
No outs, guys. Excitement's here. I'm I'm excited, David.
I am too. Squared around
another low
again,
ball.
missed
She
another
walks
one.
another runner. It's
With
no outs.
outs. We
guys.
got runners on first and second now.
Yeah, we do. No outs. All right,
Now
guys.
we got Miss number 4, Miss Shelby. Looks like she's coming up.
Looks like they're fixing to change pictures on
Miss
us.
Braylon Shelby.
I said it again. I said pictures.
Pictures.
That's country coming out.
You
even.
talk, you get your tongue untangled.
My tongue's untangled. I just can't talk right.
I can't talk like I'm country. That's how you get to stutter whenever I'm beating you on the golf course.
Yeah, I would definitely stutter if you beat me on the golf course. And so far, I hadn't done that on the golf course.
Like Mel Tillis was on.
Mel too. Yeah, hey, loved that man. He was a great country singer.
Yes, sir.
Great actor too. But you know, David, this is the excitement you like to see out here, guys. If you're just joining us, and I hope you are watching this, and I hope we are live, and if we're not, and we recorded, and you watch this later, I want you guys to know that these ladies have put on a show here today.
Oh, this has been.
Regardless of the outcome, let me tell you,
Both teams are winners here today, regardless of the outcome.
Hey,
these pitchers, well, everybody, all the players, everybody.
All players, the outfield, the defense, they have been lights out, David, and I'm glad to see it. We're at a break right now.
Looks like they got their left fielder, Brecklin Bowles. Number 16 has come in. She's warming up the pitch, but it looks like we also got Miss Braylon Shelby, number 4, is standing here waiting to hit.
That's daughter of Glenn and Candace Shelby. Hey, all we need is a good bunt to move these runners around. Hey, 1 run and we tied. 2 runs and we win. We're taking this home, and these girls can be excited about that. This is what you live for.
That's what it is. Come down to the wire.
That's right. It's come down to the wire. These are the excitement games that make you heart pump quick. Mine's just a shaking right now. I've got chill bumps wanting the excitement.
I'm loving this.
I am,
this
man.
This is a great game.
I'm in Abilene County true and true through my heart, and I love the athletics here, all the sports, and we're proud to be able to support these young ladies today.
Miss Shelby steps in.
All right, let's see what these Lady Rams have in them. Let's fire up.
Miss Shelby squaring around, looking to bunt. There's the pitch, right down the middle, strike.
Don't know if that wouldn't be a good pitch to get down that third base line right there.
Okay.
That was a good pitch down the middle.
She comes down to third base here to get instructions.
The Lady Pirate
back in. She's squaring around. She's squared around early. There's a pitch. There's a bunt.
Oh, she got
beautiful
the bunt. And the
and she's safe. Everybody's safe.
Wow.
Good run.
Great bunt to the first baseman.
Oh, awesome play. First base come in charging and felt and lightly got her at first, but that was good hustle down the first base line.
Awesome.
That ball went about 6 foot and stopped dead still.
Another daughter of a former Pirate, Miss Candace Shelby. Candace was an awesome ball player in her day. I've watched a lot of Pirate softball in my day, and I'm telling you, these girls are squared away to play some great ball today.
Folks, this is no outs. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded. This is the perfect.
Ellie Carver up to bat.
Oh, my goodness.
We have nobody showing on deck yet.
Man, this is excitement at its best, guys. Let's swing away. Let's get us some runs in here.
Carver's.
That was a great
good pitch inside about waist high.
Boy, if you're not nervous now and your blood's not pumping, there's something wrong with you. You don't like sports.
I'm telling you, this game is exciting. This is it. They got their third base in. Hard hit ball to the third base line. We got a run here. That's a tie. We got one ran to third. There's the throw at home. Is she going?
She got 2.
She won.
Your Lady Rams have just walked away.
Has
come in the 7th.
Our Lady Rams with a hit from Ellie Carver down the third base line.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Oh, we thought the good throw at home plate was really close.
You hate it. Look here. I'm going to go down to this. You hate it for these Bacon County Red Raiders. These girls have
played their heart out. They
lights out. But that's why you never give up in a ball game right there. The last inning, the bottom of the 7th, and you do what you
come in and do that.
Never giving up.
Great coaching, great plays.
That's the excitement of sports. Man, I love this. I'm glad I got to be a part of this today. Man, I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Coach Smith walking on the field with the trophies now for the presentation.
Wow.
Man, I tell you what, it's sad that either one of these teams had to lose here today because this right here was a duel.
You are not lying. These girls from Bacon County, I'm going to give a shout out to all of these young ladies. You have impressed me today. And I appreciate that.
I tell you what, let's do a quick mention of these Bacon County girls right here.
Please do, David.
Great play from Miss Asher Thompson, Ava Connor, Chloe Pless. Oh, man, pitched a heck of a game.
Man, awesome.
Jess Cartledge, Allie Metters, Alexis Kirkland, Brecklin Bowles, Maddie Metters, Lily Smith, Apple Reynolds. They got Braylon Long, Carly Langford, Ayla Dixon, Abby Crosby, and Briley Haggard. I tell you what.
I want to say one thing. These girls have nothing to hang their head down about, David, not one bit. They are a championship team, championship caliber team. They played lights out today.
Boy.
You know, just it comes down to the bottom, you know, the seventh, and this, you know, this hit. That's all it took. You know, you got the bases loaded, and it happened. You know, the excitement is here, guys. You see the Lady Rams, future Pirates, out there on the field. Parents are coming out to take their pictures. They're excited. They're crying. You know, excitement. These Bacon County Red Raiders over here, they're being talked to by the coaches.
I tell you what, their future is bright over Bacon County.
Man, you're not lying.
Their football team's doing great right now.
Yes,
and
yes.
what we're seeing from this middle school
sir.
Raiders team, they have nothing to hang their head about.
Nothing. You know, you parents from Bacon County, these kids, these girls out here, I applaud you because you have raised some fine young ladies out here.
Sir.
And I think they have done an excellent job. And please give kudos to your coaches out there because
sportsmanship has been
coached lights out today. And, you know, regardless, there's always going to be a winner and a loser in any game, but you're not a loser in life. This is where you learn your lessons in life. You know, this is where the sportsmanship comes into play, David. And, you know, these girls are showing it, you know, point blank. You know, the excitement's in the air, but I guarantee you the girls over here from Appleton County are over here hugging these girls from Bacon County here in a little bit and, you know, telling them how they knew it was going to be a stressful game. And
that's why they're both here, because they both deserve to be here, and it's going to win either way.
They did, brother, and I honestly say, and you know, they've gained a fan out of me from Bacon County today, and those coaches have gained my respect.
A lot of class, a lot
of class. You know, these girls also, you know, they have no reason to be upset because they just played a great game against another quality opponent in the Lady Rams today, and you know. We were sitting there talking about this is all you needed to set up.
That's it. This was set up to a finish that was unbelievable. But I'm going to tell you, let's give a good shout out to our umpires today. I'm going to tell you, Mr. Jeremy Ward done an outstanding job behind the plate. I know that's a tough job.
It is.
You know, you hearing shouts from the crowds and all, but we're sitting right here behind him, and he is called spot on for both teams. Mr. Otis Brinson, who was coaching down third base, great job. And Mr. Dexter Conaway, a good friend of ours, also a great job as always.
That's right.
Guys, thank you for what you do, and thank you for calling a great game.
Here's where your sportsmanship and class comes in right here, guys. You know, you see the excitement out there with those girls, and, you know, you got Jeremy Smith out here presenting trophies. He's the athletic director, I believe, at the middle school still. Am I right? But he's presenting the trophies. You know, again, I'm going to say this 1,000 times over. The trophy is meaningless without sportsmanship to me, and you're seeing class right here at its best. You know, you learn a lot from these young ladies and these coaches.
This time, Jeremy Smith is presenting the runner-up trophy to the Bacon County Red Raiders Middle School. Great applause for them.
Great job, young ladies. So proud of you. So proud of these young ladies. I'm gonna tell you, I don't. If you could combine both of these teams,
but the smiles on these Bacon County girls is unbelievable. It's
you
not.
Combine
you know,
the talent on both of these teams. I mean, you'd have a roster of what, 30 girls, and nobody to be able to beat these girls.
Goodness.
They're a class act, both sides.
And the trophy just got presented to these Appleton County Middle School
Lady Rams.
Lady Rams.
Congratulations, young ladies.
Well deserved.
You deserve
hard-fought battle.
Middle school champions. Great job, girls. Great job. So proud of you. Champions again.
That's right.
And I, you know, going to give a shout out to these two pitchers again, man.
Goodness. We have saw a pitching duel like you would not believe here today.
The future is bright in Appleton County.
If you were not here, you missed a good one.
Bright in Appleton County. You hear me? I believe that the future is as bright as it. I'll say it 100 times. And also, Bacon County, you have nothing to hold your head down about. Appleton, you know, Bacon County's got something to be proud of. You know,
oh man,
it's a testament. It's a testament to how well these girls are being, taken.
Coach Carter. Coach Harrison.
And I'd like to give a shout out to whoever prepared the field, got these fields ready and stuff like that and all. It looked really good here today. Everything was nice.
They did. They
and,
did.
Well kept.
We're going to try and do something a little different here, David. We're going to try and get Miss Harrison if we can get her here. And I want to interview her a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to see where those ice nerves come from, if it's from Dad or Mom.
Her fingernails are going from chewing them right now.
That's true. Can we get her? Hey, holler at Miss Gina.
Gina Harris. Gina Harris.
This time we're trying to see if we can get a coach over here to interview.
No.
What's your name? You want to interview her? Okay, yeah. Do we have the band wants to take a picture real quick? Yes, that'd be great.
We're going to be talking, but tell her to come over. We want to talk to her. We love y'all, but we want her.
Thank y'all so much.
Love y'all.
Thank y'all for doing
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. All right, guys, we're going to keep talking. Cole, our producer, is going to let us keep on going, but we're going to have a young lady come over here. We feel like she deserves this. Miss Presley Harrison here in just a minute, David.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you interview her if you want to, or I can. It don't matter to me.
Go ahead. I'm looking at Ben Griffiths over there. I'm gonna wonder why you didn't make a play or two.
Yeah, we need to get on him, tell him he's fired this year.
We're taking him out.
We're gonna take him out. But I want to interview this young lady and just ask her a few questions and let you guys meet her a little bit. You're gonna hear the voice. You won't see the picture, but you'll hear the voice. But we are excited, man. Our nerves are still shaking over here.
Man, I tell you, this was a great game. I'm excited about this.
I was like drawn out. It looks like our producer's going to let us get an extra set here, and we're going to have her up here with both of us.
We got back late last night from Statesboro,
Quality
where our
win
Appleton
last
County
night.
Pirates beat Statesboro Blue Devils. We covered that and had to be here early this morning, and we're thinking, man, but pretty quick we woke up in just a hurry when this game started.
Yeah,
this was this was, I tell you, it
me
had
and
you on the
Cole-
edge of your seat from the beginning.
Yeah, me and Cole met up at the same time, and we were sitting there talking. He said, I kind of overslept a little bit. I said, I think we all overslept a little bit, Cole. I was kind of tired a little bit, but, I'm happy that we were able to make it out here today. And Cole, our producer, has done such a wonderful job today with this. We are so happy we were able to bring this to you today, guys. We're going to give it just a minute. They're taking pictures, but we're going to have Miss Harrison come over here in just a little bit. We reached out to her coach and mom, Miss Gina, to see if we could get her over here and interview her a little bit.
They're excited. They're over taking team pictures.
Yes, Lord. Can you blame them?
No, there's parents are on the field, fans, family.
Can you hear me on this? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear it? Can you hear me now?
I don't have it turned on yet.
Looking across there, I see the Bacon County team. Now they're lining up to take pictures with their trophy. A lot of smiles on their face too, and that's good to see.
He's gonna. We're gonna sit back here for a minute when we get Miss Harrison in here. Our producer Cole is gonna hold the camera, and you get to see our ugly mugs. But these.
Oh, Lord of mercy. We apologize in advance.
Yes, we will try not to ugly up this picture much, but we really want to give a shout out to these young ladies today of a spectacular job they've done. We are so proud of them. This was a hard-fought game. I want to tell these girls again from Bacon County and the folks from Bacon County, if you watch today, hey, go by and tell these girls how great of a job they done. They played lights out, David. I mean, they had such a great game, and these coaches, you know, do such a wonderful job. And these girls are walking off with smiles on their face.
I love it. It's just,
man, that makes this game so much more exciting. David, you know, that's what it's all about right there, guys. You know, the trophy's one thing, but the sportsmanship and the camaraderie is even better.
And like you said, a lot of these girls know each other. They play travel ball together. A lot of them are actually family.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so close right here, and that's great that, you know, adjoining counties right here playing each other's championship like this.
Yes, it is. It is. It definitely is. You know, you sit back and enjoy this kind of things. We might could get the mom of the producer to get on here and interview with us, but I doubt she'll do it. I shouldn't have said that, not with her with a knife in her hand. Not joking. She wouldn't do that. I'm picking. We have fun with this, and we're very thankful for the Baxter News Banner to help do this, and I'm very thankful that he's allowed us to do this.
Yes,
you know, David. we're two comedics together.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his heart. I will say that. You know, he don't know what he was in for when he done it. But he's given us free reign to do what we do, and we are absolutely enjoying this. This is our third time doing this,
and we hope you enjoy it.
Yes, we hope you are
home
enjoying this.
Love your feedback.
Please give us feedback. Let us know if we're doing a good job or not, and if there's anything you see to change. I want to give a shout out to everybody that has listened and watched this game. This has been some exciting softball. Hey, this is almost. I'm gonna actually say this is probably the best softball game that I have watched by far, David. Even in college, that college game was exciting, but this
come down to the wire. I mean, it was just
wow.
And the winning run coming across the plate with a throw at the plate, and it was so close.
God,
it's just. I mean,
those are the things you never forget. You know, I can remember back in my days of playing baseball, you know, I can remember a lot of details of softball or baseball, you know, playing just the camaraderie of a lot of the friends I still have, you know. Some are gone, some are passed on, and, you know, those things you just don't never give up, and they're never gone. You know, that's right. The camaraderie of sports that gives these kids friendships for a lifetime, you know. There's a lot of family members out here that, you know, we still know and have fun with and talk about and enjoy.
And we're hoping with this right here, a lot of family members and friends and stuff that couldn't be here due to the way times are, you know, with the COVID and other things, and all this gives them a chance to see.
That's right. That's what we're
play.
Trying to provide for our community is, you know, an opportunity to be able to watch when you can't get out and see and be a part of this kind of game, you know, because, you know, people still scared and, you know, don't want to be out in public, and I can understand that, you know. And you and I both have experienced it. We both had the COVID, and we don't take light of it.
No,
we understand that.
By no means.
Looks like I see a runner coming this way. It looks like Miss Harrison may be making her way over. We're going to interview her. We feel like she is our player of the game. Miss Harrison, number 22. She is the daughter of Mr. Cole and Gina Harrison. She's your, you know, coach's kid, but, you know, guess what? She's also a star player too, and we're proud of what she's done today. And I feel like she deserves a little bit of attention.
Yes.
And we're going to try and put all that attention on her and quit running our mouth and let her be able to speak, you know, one way or the other. These girls have done an excellent job. There she comes. She's running around. She's getting stopped and getting hugs, but we're okay with that.
Well-deserved hugs, I promise.
Well-deserved hugs. We're going to get over here, but I know people want to see her and hug her neck. But we do want to get her over here. She's taking pictures too, guys, and we know that's you know, the most responsible thing she could do with some of the younger girls and younger kids.
Yes, little kids look up to her.
Come on right here, Miss Jenny. We're gonna give you a headset. We're gonna interview you. Can you hear us, Miss Gina?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that sir's kind of hard to hear.
Yes.
But we want to tell you how proud we are of you today. We've noticed you were pitching lights out today. We want to know where you get that ice in your veins. Did you get that from your mom or your dad?
I don't really know. I think it's a mixture of both.
Hey, I've known your dad since we were young kids. I grew up right down the road from him. I know you don't realize that, but it's been several moons ago. I'm not quite as old as David is. David's got me by about 4
Just
years.
1 or 2 days.
But we want to make this about you. We're very proud of you. You throwed a excellent game today.
Thank you.
And we are proud of what you've done out here. And I noticed that y'all were rallying around each other out there. And
yes, sir.
Y'all support each other very well.
Yes, sir, we do.
What do you credit that to?
I just thank God for all the glory He's given me, and I thank you for everything I do.
Amen. Amen. Now, who's taught you how to pitch that well?
Greg Lewis.
Greg Lewis.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Well, she didn't give Cole any.
There you go.
Yeah, he's my second coach right there now.
What about Mom?
Yes, she does help me too.
Okay, I got to ask this question. Is she a mom on the field or is she a coach on the field?
Oh, she's definitely a coach. She ain't going to treat me like her kid. She's going to treat me harder than the others.
Hey, we have absolutely enjoyed this today, and we wanted to let you know that we felt like you were the player of the game.
Thank
you and Miss Chloe Pless from the other team from
Yes,
Bacon County, y'all have had one of the best games I've ever seen. Y'all both were pitching lights out. I can't believe how well and how focused you both were out here. And we're very proud of you, and we want to let you know that. And I hope you continue to enjoy the game.
Yes, sir.
And keep playing like that, and with the sportsmanship like y'all had out there, you can go far in life. And
yes, sir.
I appreciate
Thank
that. But
you.
we want you to give a shout out to who you want to give a shout out to. You tell us, who you accredit everything to. What about your teammates?
Yes, my team. They carry me through everything I do, and I thank you for my family and friends and people that encourage me a lot.
Hey, we're going to continue to encourage you. And we're going to continue to support you in this further with high school.
Yes, sir.
You're going to high school next year,
Yes,
aren't you?
sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, big 9th grader.
Yes.
Are you excited yet?
I am. I really am. It's been a
Did you
journey.
know some of the girls from the Bacon County team?
I did. I grew up with them since 8U. So.
We had talked about that and figured some of y'all probably played ball together
Yes,
and grew up
sir.
around them and stuff like that. Well, I'm telling you, from myself too, and I've played a lot of softball and been around sports my whole life and stuff. I tell you, you pitched one of the best games I've seen.
Thank you.
That was outstanding.
Thank you.
Exciting.
What was going through your mind when you seen that hit down the third base line?
I didn't even think. I just started screaming.
Hey, I got excited too. I even
Yes.
got my nerves went a little
Yes,
shot there.
sir.
It's like it's relief, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Wow. Are you going to enjoy this with your friends today?
Yes, I am.
All right. Where are you going to go eat?
I don't even know.
You're not even worried about that.
We haven't got that far yet.
My great granddaughter. You don't know how proud I am.
We do know how proud. We are very proud of what they've done today, and that's why we wanted to encourage her to come over and talk with us. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is definitely a pleasure to see what she's done out there. And, we know this is a team sport. We
Yes, sir.
know that is, and that's what impressed us most over here on the sideline
Yes.
is seeing how well y'all played together and how much you encouraged each other. That's what team's all about.
Yes,
Am
sir.
I right?
Yes, sir.
It's not a one-person game.
It's not.
Although you pitched a great game out here today, hey,
I can't do it all myself.
That's
You gotta
right.
have backup.
that's right, and that's the same thing in life.
Yes, sir.
When you get in the workforce, it's the same way. You got to have a team behind you to make it work.
Yes, sir.
And we're very proud of you and the Lady Rams today. Y'all have done an excellent job.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you enjoy today. I hope you have an excitement. If Mr. Cole don't buy you something good to eat today, you call me and Mr. David. We'll make sure you
We'll
get
make sure you
something.
get what you want. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Go
Thank
enjoy this with your teammates,
Thank
okay?
you. Yes,
awesome
sir.
job.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. That
Can
was
you
Miss
hear that?
Presley Harrison. The smile on her face says it all.
It
I
says
tell you.
everything.
And,
you know what? I want to say this: the humbleness. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
To give glory to God, that's the first thing, and we all do that first, David. And that's
Yes.
what we think the most about what we're doing here. We enjoy what we're doing. We enjoy supporting these young ladies and young men and what we do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Carver. We're gonna have another interview. David, I'm excited.
All right.
Our game-winning batter is gonna.
Oh,
come
okay,
up.
good deal.
Yeah,
I'm
Miss
excited
Carver.
about.
We enjoy this, guys, and
I'm telling you, this is.
thankful that we're able to have this
These-
opportunity to do this, and
Folks, these are 7th and 8th graders.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Playing with
It
ice
was
in
like
these
we
veins.
were watching a high school game with seniors.
I don't know. You know,
This was,
I'm kind of astounded by what we see in here. And
I am. I'm blown away by it. This was,
the excitement. You know, still you can see the parents and the grandparents. You know, great grandmother come over here and was, you know, bragging. This is my great granddaughter.
yeah, and very proud of her.
Oh,
Well,
you can't do nothing but be proud of these young
Oh,
ladies.
man, I
Each
tell
and
you.
every one of them out there. We're going to have another special guest on here for just a minute. She'll be over in just a minute. We're trying to gather them up, you know, with all the crowd out here and everybody trying to get their hugs and pictures and such things as that. We're excited, you know, to be able to sit down and discuss this with these girls and let them get an opportunity to talk. You know, let it. You know, it's not called bragging. It's just giving them a little bit of acknowledgement of what they're doing, David.
yes.
They deserve this. You know, this is not about us. This is about these young ladies.
And what people don't see is the work that they put in.
Wow.
The work. Now, I know they love the game, but they work so hard.
Every afternoon, you know,
And some
after
hot
school,
days. It has been really, really hot.
to get handle the hot weather. Now that I'm older and bigger, it's hard.
That's right.
We've got a special guest coming, a teammate of Miss Presley Harrison, somebody that we believe that, you know, should also have the glory, along with her teammates, Miss Ellie Carver, the game-winning batter. Come on over here and sit down with us, Miss Carver. Oh, have a seat there. Can you hear us loud and clear? All right, Miss Carver, I know your dad, Chad. How excited was he when he seen you get that hit down the third base line?
Very excited.
I bet you wasn't as excited as you were you?
No, sir.
Now I'm gonna ask this question because I asked this same thing of your teammate, Miss Harrison. Who do you credit your athleticism to?
My daddy.
Your daddy? Is that trying to get brownie points? A little, no. I want to tell you, the same thing we told Miss Harrison. We're so proud of the job you've done today. You girls have done. Y'all have showed class. You showed sportsmanship. You have worked hard, and we can tell it. It pays off at the end. You never give up. I didn't see a threat in your eyes. I seen determination. And when you got that hit, you couldn't. I don't know if you could hear either one of us over here, but we were hollering
We
as
were
loud as
jumping up and down the
teammates were. But honestly, when you got done and you got to that base and those girls come out and cheered with you, how was that feeling?
I was very excited. I was shaking.
All right. Who's your mentor the best out there on the field? Who do you admire the best on your teammates?
Out of my teammates, probably Presley, because she is a pitcher and I am too, and she is really good.
She is good. That's what we
Pitched a great game.
were talking to her about. We were very proud of how well she pitched today. But we're also excited about how well all of you guys, ladies, played today. I use the guy term, but it's okay. But y'all played an excellent game today, and just so proud of you. And just want to say who you want to give a shout out to. Anybody?
Coach Tina for giving us a great season.
She has, but you know what? It takes a team to do that, and I think all your teammates deserve that too, as well as you do. And we're so proud of you. You know, this is something you'll never forget. You know that?
Yes, sir.
This is a middle school championship. What grade are you in this year?
7th.
Seventh grade. You got another year. All right, is this back-to-back championships?
Yes, sir.
All right, can we get a three-peat next year? Can I
Yes,
get
sir.
that from you now? All right, did you hear that here, David?
I heard that. She's called it. She's called a three-peat right here.
Okay, I want to see that. So you're going to do that for us?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going
You
to have
played
to
an
hold it.
outstanding game at first base also.
Thank you.
That was great.
You did. All right. I want to let you guys know that Miss Carver here, his first baseman, she had the game-winning bat. We had bases loaded there in the bottom of the 7th inning. You know, and I told David here a while ago, I said, you know, all we need is one good hit. One good hit. And I said, we've got some corners there that are good runners. Just as soon as you hit that ball down that line, I seen that first base runner. I said, that's a tie. I said, oh, my goodness, here comes that second runner. And we got that second one. I seen Miss Jeannie, your coach. Oh, she was jumping with excitement. That's a relief after a solid – I mean, y'all practice every day, right?
Yes, sir.
That's tough on you, isn't it? In the heat, but it's all worth it when you get this, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not about the trophy. It's about that team. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
You're not that shy, are you? A little bit? Unless you're talking to your teammates. I see Miss Tillman over there. I bet she's excited. She gets to see you in about 2 years right here. I know she's excited what she saw
already.
today.
Scouting
she's been
already.
out here scouting you girls, so she knows what she's getting coming soon. Am I right, Coach Tillman? Want to give you a shout out and let you know that we're very proud of what you did here today, and I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that somebody's going to buy you a great meal this afternoon. Who's responsible for that?
My parents.
All right, and what are they going to buy you? What's your favorite?
Mexican food.
Mexican food?
There you go.
I enjoy that myself, too.
Well, tell them I'm up for adoption because I like it, too.
You just tell us what time we need to be there, and Chad can buy it.
That's right. That's right.
We want to tell you how much we're proud of you and your teammates, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And hope y'all enjoyed this today, and let your friends know that y'all can go back and watch this today, and we hope we done y'all justice today. We hope we can be here to support you even more. And Baxter News Banner is very proud of our Appling County Lady Rams are the champions.
Again.
2 years in a row. I'm so proud of
And
y'all.
she called the three-peat, so we're looking forward to that.
That's right. No, that's right. You got to be out here expecting these young ladies to come towards you. But you know what? When you get to be champions like this, everybody's going to give you their best, right? So what do you have to do?
Give my best.
That's right, and practice. And practice makes it even better and makes it more perfect. So proud of you girls. Go enjoy this today with your family and your friends. I hope y'all enjoyed this day as much as we have. This is the first time we've ever broadcast a live softball game, and it couldn't have been a better game.
This is
I think y'all
unreal.
have set the bar so high for us that I don't know if we can get anybody else to do a better job. So we got, let's see, I'm going to calculate this. My math's a little good. We got 5 more years with you, right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be playing all 5 years, correct?
I hope so.
Yeah, I do too. So we're going to be looking forward to seeing more championships out of you ladies, okay?
You got any shout-outs you want to give to anybody?
My whole team.
The whole team. And Miss Harrison, Coach Harrison.
Yes, sir.
Who's that other coach out there?
Coach Horn and Coach Carter.
Coach Horn and Coach Carter. They do a good job too?
Yes, sir.
They're pretty good folks, aren't they?
Oh,
We're proud of them. Well, we want to tell you thank you for coming over and interviewing with us. And go enjoy this today because y'all have done such an awesome job.
Thank
All right?
you.
Look forward to seeing y'all soon, okay? Congratulations. Go Lady Rams. We are so proud of a game-winning hit by Miss Ellie Carver. Guys, we're probably going to call it a game. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, no, we're fixing to interview again.
Oh, who we got this time?
Who we got this time, Cole? Oh, we got Miss Gina coming over.
Breathe.
No, we're not calling it a wrap. Can you hear us good? Yeah, you can. All right.
There we go.
We can hear you fine.
Okay, I got you.
All right. I'm gonna throw the scenario back out here, and I'm gonna ask this question, Miss Jeannie, because I know you played softball, and I watched you years ago, only like 2 years ago. I know because you're still young.
Thank you.
Me and David was sitting here, and we were, it was intense. Here you are in the bottom of the 7th.
Last chance.
Last chance. This is last chance. You've got, you've got one walked. You get another one walked. You got 2 people on bag with no outs. And here you go, you get the bases loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the call. The next kid up to bat is Miss Carver.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know what the play you called into her, what, bat to hit or swing away or whatever it was. What's going through your mind?
Well, when we started that last inning, we kind of knew the pitcher was struggling a little bit, and we said, put your bunt out there, pull back, and it was working. It worked.
Yeah.
We drew 2 walks, and Then we subbed in Braylon Shelby, which is a 6th grader.
Right.
Has never been on the field with the 8th grade team.
Oh, wow.
Never been on the field. And I brought her up and told her, can you lay a butt down? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, just lay it down. I said, whatever happens, I love you anyway. Just lay it down. She could not, it was picture perfect. You couldn't have written it any better. She laid it down beautifully, and everybody was safe on all 3 bags.
Wow, it was amazing. Okay.
Ellie Carver.
Let's go to Miss Ellie Carver.
Yes. There's no words.
There is no words.
And honestly, Ellie has struggled through this season with her batting. She'll tell you that. And I believe the last game she came up, she hit a drill down third baseline, kind of like you saw. And then whenever I thought, okay, what do I do? Do I try the raw walk? Because she had struggled.
That's right.
I said, or do we hit? So I at first said, I said, I do not want you to bunt it, but put it out there and pull back, see what happens. I walked off, turned around, walked back. I said, nope, hit the ball. Hit it wherever you want to hit it. I don't care where it goes. Just hit the ball. And she could not have placed it any more beautifully.
That was perfect.
It was beautiful. Beautiful. 2-run score, ball game.
You know, the first thing I noticed after that hit and it went down that line, I saw you. I seen you jump as high as I think I've ever seen you. It was like Cole was after you with that baseball bat, which I know he knows better.
I think I went into another atmosphere in my mind anyway.
You did. Hey, Gina, honestly, this is what we want to say to you. We appreciate what you've done with these young ladies out here this year. You can tell it. You can tell it through their coaching, and they all accredited you when they come up here and talk. What these girls done in the sportsmanship out here, the never-ending battle. They didn't give up.
No.
You know, that's accreditation to coaching. And I agree with that 1,000%. When the kids don't give up, when they're down, that's the life lessons you teach these kids.
That's
Am I
right.
right?
And the bottom half of our lineup pulled through and won that ball game today.
That's right.
Right there in the bottom
That's
of the
right.
7th.
You know, most people think the bottom is the worst part of baseball. And I guess that we accredit that to professional sports because that's
right.
what they think.
Well, they pulled through today.
They did. These kids, you know, you couldn't see a better team in my eyes. But, you know, I don't want to take away from Bacon County. You know,
it could have went either way.
Oh, that pitcher they had
was excellent.
She was working that outside corner.
It was a pitcher's duel.
It was a pitcher's duel. You know, want to give y'all all a shout out today. We're so excited for Appleton County sports. These Lady Rams have come out here and played lights out. I told David, I said, you know, I've watched one college softball game in my life, and it was at Georgia. Stepped in the stands, and First Lady popped a grand slam on Georgia, and I said, oh my God, I got to get up and leave. I've just jinxed him because I know how sports are, jinxes.
That's
and
right.
You know, superstitions are real.
Oh yeah, I know.
I've been there and done that.
That's right.
And I told the guy that was with, I said, man, it's time to leave. We don't need this. But I sat there and watched him rally back and win.
That's right.
Same thing here. You know, I know this is not college, but you're getting these ready. You know, these ladies ready for that, and we want to see these girls move forward. You know, I seen Miss Tillman here a while ago.
That's right. Some of them are heading to her next
year.
Yeah,
I know. She was over there smiling.
I can't wait.
She was smiling so big. She was like, oh, my goodness, what am I getting? I said, yeah, you're getting something now, girl. But, you know, they're young also.
That's right.
You know, I don't want to take the focus off of our girls out here, but, you know, what they're doing at the high school level is great, too. They're young.
That's right.
They, you know, their record doesn't really dictate what they've done this year. They've lost ball games by one
run. One run.
And now I'm going to bring my focus back on these girls. You know, they're out there holding their flag, and I'm so proud of them.
And I couldn't be more proud. The girls in the past that are in high school that's been a part of our coaching years, these girls, there's no words to explain how proud I am of them. And just, you know, this is more than just a ball game. This is life lessons too, and memories they'll have for the rest of their life. And I'm so proud of them.
You know, I still have a lot of memories from back when I was young. I mean, I can't believe I still got my memory, but, you know, I'm thankful for those memories. You know, sports has been a big part of all of our lives, you know, growing up.
Yes.
And, you know, like I say, I've watched you, and you know, a lot of these girls' mothers and fathers I've watched in sports.
That's
you know, we were naming out some of the old players.
That's right.
And I've watched them play softball.
That's right.
And, you know, through high school, and I'm sitting here going, wow. You know, I know where they're getting athletic abilities. Not daddy,
now their
it's mama.
kids are here.
Yeah. We're going to give moms all the prop here. You know, that's what it's supposed to be about. We're not dumb guys. We understand moms are the best. And, you know, we really want to say how happy we are and how proud. And look here, we got us a trophy.
Yeah, look at that.
And somebody knew who to actually give it to. All right, I got one thing.
Okay.
For a daughter that pitched that well, and we know that she's gotten over 400 strikeouts this
Yes,
year.
sir.
What is a celebratory meal for a young lady like that? And is mom cooking or is mom taking her out?
No, Mama take her out. Miyabi's Japanese in Savannah.